What's good? It's your girl, Miss Aaliyah Renee, and we're here again with another episode. So not today, this week I ran across a post where I guess it was on the Shade Room, and the chick was on a podcast, and she was discussing how hairstylists are not charging according to their clientele income. Girl, what? So first off, I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna break it down for y'all. As you know, I do hair full time. This is my life. So yeah, I work 9+ hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day. And yeah, I normally would never work 8 hours without a lunch. And a lot of times we don't get a full 30 minutes to eat our lunch or any 15-minute breaks working in the corporate world or any job. So yeah, as stylists, we are our own entrepreneurs. We work for ourselves pretty much, unless you work in a salon and you still basically work for yourself. So last time I checked, I'm my own boss. And the whole reason that I chose this field is so nobody could tell me how much I can make. That makes sense. So I don't like how people feel. That's any business. If you're an entrepreneur, do not allow anybody to tell you what your worth is. It's several, just like Nike. They got Nikes, they got Reeboks, they got Jordans, they got LeBrons and Kyries, whoever else. If it ain't in your brand, they got sneakers at Payless and Walmart. It's several different things that may be in your price range that works for you. Don't ever tell a person they should not charge them. I think that's some old whack, lame, hating type of no ambition type of stuff that somebody could tell you as an entrepreneur. Yeah, you research it, you're not going to be super crazy. But then again, if you feel that's your worth and you got somebody that's paying for it, boo, do you. I'm not counting your pockets. No, nobody else should either. So she was like, oh, stylists are driving G-Wagons, braiding hair. It's not like you mad that it is some stylists that can make money by doing something they actually care about, because it's no way that you think that should be an issue if it don't concern you. If it's too much for you, guess what? It is somebody that'll braid your hair in the back of their mama's house down in the basement somewhere. You can choose whoever you want to do your hair. If it's not fit your price range, that means it may not be for you. The same way as designer clothes. You gonna pay for that Gucci bag, you gonna spend some money. Me? I ain't into all that. I'm not spending that much money on no shoes or no clothes to that. I'm not interested in that. That's me. That's me. It's more things that I'd rather do unless I get to that level where I can afford that comfortably. If you can't afford it comfortably, like that means nothing to you, then you don't, that's out your league. That ain't for you, boo-boo. That ain't for you. But don't knock that man hustle, because y'all don't question Marc Jacobs. Y'all don't question goddamn Neiman Marcus. Y'all don't question Gucci, Fendi, or any of the other designers that y'all go and try to hustle somebody out to get or even get knockouts. You ain't questioning how much they charge for it. If you want it, you go get it. You put it on your credit card. Whatever you do, you get a nigga to buy it. However, so don't question the worth, especially with a hairstylist or anybody's business. First off, they decided to do something that works for them and get out of the box that some people put you in, especially in the corporate world. If it worked for you, that works for you. But when somebody decides to step out and do their own thing, it shouldn't be this type of talk. Like, get out here, get your money. If you feel you worthy to be charging that amount, charge it. Don't allow nobody to put you in this box where you don't feel your craft is what. First off, we on our feet all day. On our feet. A lot of us hands start to hurt. Like, yo, my joints be cramping in the morning. Like, it's a serious job. Your back hurt. And yes, that's the job we chose. The same way you chose whatever you do. If it's flipping burgers, that's your job. If you're dealing with rude customer, that's the job you chose, or that's the job that works for you for this period of time. We make choices, right? So, it just really bothered me. That thing really had me pissed off, because don't count my pockets. Another thing I want to say is like I have a choice of what I want to do and what services I offer. You got a choice if that one is not in your budget to go to one that's less. That's okay. Like if it's people that's charging $1,000 for braids, apparently they feel that their service is qualified or they done enough high profile clients that they're in a different type of bracket. That bracket may not be for you, sweetie. And that's okay. You don't have to bash them. You don't have to talk trash about them or say, oh, I wouldn't pay that. You wouldn't. But somebody who has that money, that's nothing to them. And that's what, stay what's in your means. If it ain't in your means, it's not for you. And that's what a lot of us African Americans always go outside of our means to impress others. And then she said something like, don't, they're driving, something about the lifestyle. Girl, yo, if I didn't care about the lifestyle that I desire, I probably would be flipping burgers at McDonald's, not caring if I showed up to work or not and calling out every other minute. But life doesn't work like that. You set a budget of what you want and you go for that job that pays that amount. We ain't out here trying to be bums or trying to be, some people really want some things in life, and that means we got to work to get it. That means we got to get jobs, or that means have more education to get those jobs. That's the whole point of a lot of people going to college. Now it really doesn't matter, but back in the day, so we can get a little bit more income for this lifestyle that we plan. Everybody ain't trying to be riding around in something that ain't nice. Some people like luxury cars. Some people like nice stuff. So you knocking the next person for what they desire, their lifestyle. The whole point of working is to afford your lifestyle. If you want a basic lifestyle, you work a regular job, something that don't pay the amount that you need to get the place that you need, or the place that you like. Everybody don't want to stay in the hood. Everybody don't want to be on Section 8. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people really want nice things. Some people want to get out here and get it, and they know the way to do it. And that means you got to get money. And working a $9 job ain't gonna make it, sweetie. I mean, some of this stuff is common sense, I would think. But apparently people are worried about other people's pockets rather than trying to get your own hustle to figure out what you do. The same way that some of y'all work these 2 jobs, and both of them are not even worth having, but you working it because you're trying to make your ends meet to keep this lifestyle. Even if your crib ain't even the nicest, that lifestyle that you in, you're trying to keep that, right? So we gotta work, point blank, period. So the end part of that, it is some stylists out here, and I wouldn't even call them official stylists, because one thing we know in school, the main part of doing hair is that at that bowl, what we put on your hair, that shampoo, that condition, that's very important. That is like the foundation of getting your hair right. What type of shampoo we use, if your hair is dry, if you got some other stuff going on, like that right there, those ingredients that we're putting, those nutrients that we're putting in your hair during those services are major. It's very important. So skipping that process, yeah, it's some stylists who just, I don't know what they thinking. And first off, why would you want to do somebody's hair that ain't thoroughly clean? Because everybody's clean versus your clean might not be the same. That wouldn't make sense. Second off, if you wear these type of protective styles, you want something so this person's hair ain't gonna fall out. We need to make sure that they got the right stuff going on in their head. We looking at it. And it ain't just you come and your joint is, I don't know what you put in it. You might not even washed it or shampooed it good. And so it's some stuff that doesn't make sense. That part, I get why y'all pissed off at you. Your hair should be shampooed. Now y'all coming to us and y'all hair not detangled, and you got thick hair. Detangling the right way can take up to 30 minutes and sometimes to an hour, depending on how much hair you have. So yes, I'm going to charge you a fee for that. It's not going to be like no $80, or depending on how much hair you have. Sometimes it could, depending on how bad, because it's people who hair is matted. Yeah, you come to us for that, but your hair shouldn't be like that. It's no way your hair should be like that. Some stuff just don't make sense. It really doesn't. Because if you care about yourself, just like you take a shower every day, your hair needs to be shampooed every 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes if you have protective styles, you make them push it out a month, but you're doing something in between to get all that extra buildup. Because I know y'all ain't just walking out around here with that stuff in your hair, and every time you look, you flaking out stuff. That's a problem. But yeah, there are upcharges, and I get it. Everybody is not the same. I'm not going to charge the same amount for somebody that got a little bit of hair. Their stuff is thin and it's short. I'm not going to charge you the same as I charge somebody who got baby Simba hair going on. I look like a little Wolverine, and they just got hair for days, and when you comb it, it's more hair just keeps appearing out of nowhere. I wouldn't charge that person the same. So most stylists have base prices, and anything that's outside of your norm, and it does be situations that are outside of the norm, just like in any other business. So hey, you go to a burger joint, fast food, whatever. Chick-fil-A, that's my spot. I don't eat no other spot. If I add cheese, guess what they're gonna charge me? an upcharge. It's going to be an additional amount because it's not just a regular chicken sandwich. I'm adding cheese. And I like to get bacon. So guess what? That's an additional amount. That's what I want. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay for it. So, hey, you get a size, a sandwich or whatever, and then you want a bigger drink. And it's not going to be the same price. It's going to be what? Guess what? Guess what the word is called, y'all? Upcharge. This joint is not rocket science. You go to a restaurant. You sit down and you want an extra ranch for your wings. Some people may give it to you. Others may say, hey, it's a what? Additional amount. I'll tell you what, this social media make y'all act real special and feel like y'all can just say anything that doesn't make logical sense. And I just be wanting people to use their brains. Some stuff gotta make sense. It really does. So if you want braids down your butt, first off, that ain't, if you like it, hey, it is what it is. But that sometimes don't even be looking the best. But if that's what you want and that's what you asked me to do, I'm going to do it. But guess what? It's going to be an additional fee. I'm not about to be braiding your hair all day and going to charge you $60 or $100. That's not going to work. It's not fair to me. And it's just not fair for my body, first off. And I think that's so unreasonable for you to ask. That's just like if a lot of places plus size clothes cost a little bit more. Why? Because you're using a little bit more fabric. It's common sense, y'all. Come on. So stop worrying about what a stylist charge. If you ask for that price and they tell you their price and it doesn't work for you, guess what you can do? You can get up on and leave. You can go to somebody else that's in your budget, sweetie, and we are not going to feel any type of way about it. That's a blessing for me because it could be a problem later on. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I know that I care about hair. I know the quality of work that I do. And I'm not about to sit here and let anybody play with me when it comes to my prices or my brand. The same way you wouldn't want anybody if you came up with a business yourself. You sell plates and you spend good money buying your chicken, your steak, whatever meat that you provide. And then when somebody wants some extra, you're not about to just throw that on there for free because that extra cuts away for your full supply that could have been the amount for 6 of them. Now it's only 5 because we put in a little bit extra. So the difference between a lot of people that do all this talking, they're not entrepreneurs. They're not business-minded people. They're just consumers. And we get it. It's cool. But respect the person. If you don't want to pay that amount, you don't have to. It's no contract about it unless they did your hair. If they tell you the price and it don't work for you, you can just nicely walk away and we're going to be like, have a good day. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm sorry that my price is not in your budget. I'm not going to care not one bit because it's somebody else that can afford that. It's just like it's levels to everything in life. It's levels to it. It's levels. Like it may be, some people like Walmart a little bit cheaper. Some people like Target. Target is like in the middle. And then there's people that go to other places that's a little bit higher, like Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. I also like Food Line too. But then you got your Family Dollars, your Dollar General. It's places for everybody in every budget that works for them. The same way it is for stylists, doctors, barbers, anything. If it ain't in your budget, then let it be. It ain't for you. It's okay. Get out your feelings. Stop worrying about somebody else's pocket and worry about yours so you can afford it. Then again, you see these people that pay these amounts, that $60 sew-ins or whatever, $60 box braids. Yeah, some of them look just like they were $60. And your stuff fall out or you have all kind of issues or they don't educate you. One thing I do, I educate my clients. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit extra. Or, the service, it ain't even extra. It comes with the package because I give you the full experience. Our spot is clean. You're going to see roaches or you're not going to see like cones that's just thrown out on the floor. It's levels to it. So if you want a quality service, you want a quality atmosphere, it's going to cost you a little bit more. It's about like the cars you buy. It's the same. It's not rocket science, y'all. Another thing I seen, they said, I seen a girl said something about, some of y'all stylists, we ain't got to go through all the details because just tell them the price. Don't even have to go if you want it parted, squares, and that only matter on certain things. Like if you're getting regular, like 2-string twists, I really don't even charge anything additional. But if you get in box braids and you want triangle parts, that's not going to be same as freestyle parts. Some of this stuff is common sense. It's not going to be the same. You couldn't even go out here and ask for something that's, if they giving you just a solid color and now you want glitter on it, it's going to be additional. I don't know why y'all act like it's rocket science. Parts, precise parts like squares, it does take time. Especially some of y'all head is not made equally. Some of y'all stuff is kind of off, and we do have to kind of adjust it so it's equally around. So triangle parts sometimes cost a little bit more. It shouldn't be nothing crazy. But again, that's that person, if they feel like they parts are just dynamite and you can't afford it, to just go to somebody else that you can afford. Stop making a person gamble with a price. Y'all don't do it with these white folks. You wouldn't go up in no white shop talking about this. You either gonna get their service or you wouldn't have sat down and they cheer. Why we like to do that to us, I don't understand. It's this crowds in the barrel. I'm assuming we don't want nobody to outdo you. But stylists, if your goal is to get you a G-Wagon by doing hair, do what you need to do to get that. Make sure you're doing quality work to match up with your price. That's the only thing. Make sure that you got good reviews. And of course, you can't please everybody. But just make sure your brand is a reputable brand. Like, the quality versus the amount. It makes sense. And some of y'all, without that washing their hair, yeah, that one right there, I get it. Like, I'll be pissed off if I come to you and you telling me I gotta wash and blow dry my hair. I would be heated about that, because that's what we go to school. That's the foundation. That's the first thing you learn. The basic stuff. Shampoo, conditioner. The basics, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anything extra thick hair. Y'all know y'all don't like doing it yourself. Extra thick hair. So if we got to be extra gentle with it, it's gonna take time. That's an additional service. It is. We're not just gonna pull your hair out like you be doing and then you have chunks of hair in your hand. It takes time to be able to detangle your hair when you have thick hair, to separate it in different sections. It takes time. This is not no boom, boom. We ain't trying to take your hair out. Or even when you come and first off, I don't know why a person would want to come to a salon with an old style and not think that person is going to charge you for it. What I don't even know what example I can get, but yeah, you need to at least have that style taken out. I don't care if you have braids and the stuff, long as you done combed out a little bit, I'm cool with that. Just get it detangled. And again, that's something when you had that consultation, you talk to that client, you let them know, hey, if you come in and taking this braid, please kind of detangle. You kind of tell them how to do it so they don't lose hair. So when I get you to my chair, I need to put this cape on you and get you to this bowl. Detangle just a little bit, no more than 5 minutes. Get you to this bowl so we can go ahead and get you in and get you out. If you cool with paying the additional service, then book that prior so we can go ahead and allot that time and you're not into another client time. Some of this stuff, I tell you, it's real simple. It ain't rocket science. This is a business. Any other business y'all want to spend good money on, it's the same when it come to hair. And except for us as Black women, hair means so much that we will spend a lot of money. Heck, I remember in high school spending $100, which was back in the day. I'm gonna just keep it as that. I ain't gonna put my age out. But yeah, I'll get some, and it was in her house, but I paid $100 for some micro braids. That didn't include the hair. No, so I still had to buy the hair. Yeah, and a lot of people, we don't provide the hair. Get your own hair. Like, we're not your... Yeah, some hair we can include on certain things, but I feel like it's best for you to buy your hair, because if I provide hair and then you say you allergic to it, you providing that hair cuts down a lot of stuff. A lot of liabilities, first off. And then you get the hair that we have, you don't like it. Oh no, but if you buy it yourself, you saw what it was. It ain't nobody's fault but yours. And if you didn't follow the directions from the stylist and got the wrong hair, ain't nobody's fault but yours. So to me, it takes a lot of the burden out for us. And most of the times we don't have time. Like, some people do have vendors where they can get hair. Others don't. Some people, I don't do just braids or extensions. I do locks. I do everything. I do natural styles. So me taking time out to get hair for a client who may not even show up, because you know how y'all do sometimes, it is a little sometimes inconvenience when you do have other stuff going on. And one thing I do want to say, stylists have lives too. The same way y'all get off y'all job, or y'all don't want to hear y'all job calling y'all or messaging y'all after hours when you done clocked out. Kind of have that same energy with us at sometimes, like especially on Sundays. It's no reason that you're DMing me on a Sunday, my day off, and pretty much my only day off. That's just, yeah, no. But y'all, this is just my perspective, and it's definitely facts. I'm a stylist. A lot of my stylists agree. Stylists, tap in. If y'all don't wash hair or shampoo hair, skip this because this ain't for y'all, because I don't know how y'all get away with that. I guess with time you're trying to get more clients, but I don't trust people enough. They cleanliness. That's just like you don't eat at people's potlucks. It's the same way with your hair, because I've seen stuff, and just imagine me braiding your hair and it's dandruff or it's dirt that you didn't get out. Yeah, let me do this because I know how I'm gonna do it. And when I look in there and if it ain't, I still see something, I'm gonna go back and shampoo again, or I'm gonna let it sit on there to make sure it get all that out. But y'all, make sure you are following my hair page, since we are talking about hair today, and that is at Natural Styles by Leah Renee. I am on Instagram and Facebook. My t-shirt company, Awareness Wear _ the brand, is also have my website, awarenesswear thebrand.com. And then of course this show right here where you guys are listening and rocking with me. I thank you so much. The Leah Renee Show. And yeah, I would love to hear y'all come in. Stylists, tap in, put some likes, some shares, whatever y'all gotta do to let you know somebody got to speak up for us, because they've been playing with us like we can't be successful. Ain't nobody doing hair. We done went to school. We stand on our feet all day to be broke. And shout out to all my clients. Yo, I love you guys. You are the best. I think the ones who always are on time, who come and show up with their positive energy, because y'all know I'm big on my energy. And those who always are so generous. I love you guys for that. You don't know how amazing you are. So if I don't get to tell you, which I normally always say thank you, here's an extra thank you. I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't checked me out or visited me as a client, definitely check out the Natural Styles by Leah Renee page and book a consultation today so I could get you guys right. I am sending all this positive energy to you. We're going to have a wonderful week. Stylists, we ain't gonna let this negative energy get into us, because what's for us is what's for us, and who for us is gonna be for us. Who our clients is gonna be our clients. One monkey don't start no show. Y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful week, and always keep God first.